Hello and welcome back. I am Bangmay and today we're going to talk about which Dying Light is the best. Dying Light 1 or Dying Light 2 Stay Human. So we're going to have, well, several different topics, so I would say let's get into this. First things first, the gameplay. We all loved the first Dying Light, and we all love the second one. The gameplay was great. You could kill any zombie with any different types of, well, parkour, weapons, or whatever you want. You could upgrade your blueprints, and you had so many different options. Dying Light 2 and Dying Light 1, they are the best zombie games inside, well, the zombie genre right now. Of course, we did not saw, well, Dead Island 2, but hey, we have to wait a little bit for this. So let's get into the second thing, the story. The story in Dying Light 1 is, well, most people say it's a little bit disappointing. Let's just say this. It's not boring, it's more of disappointing. I mean, it has not really an end. You just kill a guy called, well, we all know his name, and this is I don't know why should we call why should we kill a rice sack? I don't get it. Why should we kill rice? Well, the story in the first part was not very impressive, and well, we all had more hope. But in the second part, they made a little bit better story. So we had Hakon, we had characters that we can trust, and we had a real enemy. But unfortunately, also the story in the second part was not really, well, let's just say it was not the success that we all wanted. So, yeah. Let's get into the next thing, the brutality inside the game. So, Dying Light 1, brutality. We could cut the heads off our enemies. We could kill everyone we want. It was amazing, this feeling. You could just fight for hours and hours, waste your weapons if you want, and it was always fun. We had parkour to kill infected. We had many different weapons to kill infected, modifications. But the most important thing in the first Dying Light part was that we had firearms. Those are very sick things. I mean, really. The firearms inside Dying Light 1, they were amazing. You could easily buy, well, materials so you can craft the ammunition. You could, or you could even buy the ammunition, it's also an option. But it was just this feeling. I mean, yeah, there are many zombie games with shotguns, The Last of Us, for example, or The Last of Us 2. I don't know, Dead Island, but this feeling you could run away from the infected and then use a shotgun and kill every infected that follow you. You could really hunt volatiles down with, I don't know, a pistol. So it was this feeling, this brutal feeling, this wonderful feeling to kill infected with guns. But in the second part, unfortunately, we got, well, no guns. I would even say it's a downgrade. I mean, if you look at it from a, well, let's say neutral perspective, when we just see they implement the same system from Dying Light 1, put some new skills in the system, and well, that's it. And they took the firearms out of the game. I mean, the firearms are really something important in Dying Light, so they could have implemented this. I mean, hopefully they will do this in the next DLC or something, but well, I do not have much hope for this. So now we come to the next thing, the skills. The skills are a very important part in Dying Light. In the first Dying Light we had 4 skill trees. One for melee combat, one for parkour, the other one for survivor, and the last one, the legend skill tree. The legend skill tree was the most useful skill tree inside the game. We could just become a god if we upgrade this. Let's be honest. I mean, we could beat the shit out of a volatile if we want with only our hands, and well, I did it and many other people did it. So yeah, in Dying Light 2, unfortunately, we had only 2 skill trees. One for melee combat, because there are no guns inside the game, and one for parkour. There was no survivor skill tree. So I have to say honestly, right now Dying Light needs another skill tree. I mean really, if we look at it from a gaming perspective, not a gamer perspective, when we see that without the skill tree, without any of these, I mean really, the survivor skill tree had a good use for us. I mean, we could, I don't know, buy things cheaper from the trade things better, or I don't know, we had more different traps available, so this entire faction system like in Dying Light 2, but just in a skill tree. So it was this you had a motivation to not to die just. I mean, let's be honest. So I don't get it why we implemented it out of the game, so I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's just carry on. Now we're coming to the last thing, the DLCs. So Dying Light 2, Dying Light the following DLC. This was amazing. We had a car, we had many firearms, we had so it was not even a little map. I mean, we had a map with two nuclear warheads inside of it, so hey, not bad. I mean, even Wolfenstein didn't have that much. It's a game about, well, actually this thing. So it was great. The first DLC in Dying Light, amazing. I can only say hopefully we do it for the second part. Second part, we do not have any DLC right now, so well, unfortunately we have no really well there's no DLC that we can complain about right now. We just have to wait some months. I think we will release it in the end of the summer or even at the beginning. I don't know. So I would say at the end of the day, which Dying Light is right now the best? Right now is the best Dying Light, Dying Light 1, the first part. First thing, it is cheaper. Second thing, it has guns inside of it. And the last thing, it has a DLC right now. We just have to wait for DLC when we will see if, well, Dying Light 2 could even become the next Dying Light 1. But right now, Dying Light 2 Stay Human just isn't what we expected. So, if you like my opinion, leave a like. If you don't like my opinion, don't dislike, just leave a comment so I can understand you. So, I would say, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Oh, and before I forget, oh Jesus, why I'm doing this? Okay. Well, hello Alina, Fatma, and Nune. So, are you happy now? Yay, your names are inside of YouTube. So, I would say thank you guys for watching and see you next time.